find ourselves at the stadium that played host to Super Bowl 52, the wondrous U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Atlanta Falcons and the Minnesota Vikings.
Rigoberto Sanchez set to kick off.
Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. First carry now for Nick Chubb. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. It's a gain of 8.
On 2nd and a couple. Mayfield. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
They'll run for it. Here's Chubb. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively. And it likely forces a punt situation on 4th. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on 4th. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there. Mayfield off the play fake. Complete. Jefferson the target. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. That one goes for 36 yards. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10.
Things are looking pretty darn good on this first drive, aren't they? Came right out and set the tone, this time with a big pass play.
And if the peek behind the curtain that they gave us for their game plan, I don't think that's going to be the last one we see.
I think you're exactly right about that.
They'll run with Chubb. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal.
It's a gain of a yard.
Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Nick Chubb, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Vikings take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. And the kick makes it through, but flags come flying in as well. It appears we're going to get a roughing call tacked on. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 25-yard line.
Ryan will bring the Falcons up now 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. A first carry for the former Falcon, Tevin Coleman. And a nice move will yield nothing as he's stopped behind the line. Calling a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. Now on 2nd and 13. Ryan, pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring him down.
2 plays so far, a run and a pass attempt, and both have gone backwards.
Probably not how they drew that up.
Not at all.
Looking for a better play coming up on 3rd. So the sack pushes him back, and now 3rd and long for Ryan and the Falcons. And now the Vikings are going to stop it here on defense with a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Third and long. It's Ryan. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the rookie Jeremy Chin. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
2nd and 4 at the Falcons' 32-yard line.
Now this one was running back out of the backfield. And inside the 20 before it's brought down. 16 yards, a first down.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Mayfield hands it off to Chubb. All the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
That's another.
On the carry, it's Chubb. And he'll be stopped about a yard shy of the goal line after a pickup of about 3.
Nick Chubb.
He's already scored once. He definitely had his eyes wide open trying to get in there a second time, but I thought that was a really nice play defensively to deny him.
Yeah, it was, as you said, keeping him. And he will take this one into the end zone for a Viking touchdown. Nick Chubb with his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Vikings are going to widen that advantage. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead.
Makes the score Vikings 14, Falcons nothing. Chris Boswell set to kick off.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. Now left side on the swing pass. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down. Out of the gun, it's Ryan. Smith catches left side.
Ryan's
A gain of 6 there on first.
Irv Smith. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. They'll bring out 4 receivers. 3 of them being sent to the left, 1 to the right, 2nd and 4. From the shotgun, Ryan. Throw left side complete. That's Smith. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
First down, Atlanta.
To throw again is Ryan. Man open, that's Calvin Ridley. Touchdown, Falcons.
To number 18.
Calvin Ridley with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Falcons have cut it to within a score. They were already down 2 scores early. They needed something to try to stem that tide, and that certainly qualifies. A big play to get them in the end zone.
It qualifies indeed because, let's face it, they don't get something done on this drive, turn it back over, this game could be 88 and out the gate early.
What? 88 and out the gate?
Yeah.
What's that?
Well, listen, I used to hear my old man talk about it. Usually meant that thing's done.
Well, now that they got the touchdown, it's not 88 and out the gate. We still got a good game going ahead of us. Here are the Vikings. Vikings now to start their next drive. And that last touchdown drive they had very balanced. How key is that balance?
It's huge because most of the time when we talk about balance is run, pass, almost 50-50. But most of the times when you talk to offensive coaches, they say balance is we do what we want when we want to. And that means that they're ahead of the defense, keeping them on their heels.
Yeah, they imposed their will on that last drive. Mayfield to throw it this time. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Trey Hendrickson able to run him down for a loss of 12 that time. Third and long for Mayfield. This one brought in by Jefferson. And they're able to bring him down at the 20. They do get 10 back, but still a ways to go on fourth.
I think that call was made not so much to try and get the first down, although they would have taken it if they could have gotten it, but to give their punter a little bit of space and try and help out their defense.
Yeah, they got the safe completion on third. To return is McKenzie. All told, a 54-yard punt, 13 on the return. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you score points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
And a Falcon first down.
From the gun, it's Ryan. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Ryan. Oh, and this ball's tipped and intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Kenny Vaccaro. And a great return here gets us one all the way down to the 26-yard line. Well, look, we're watching a quarterback here that's obviously been around for a long time. That's a throw he wishes he had back.
He certainly does, but as you well know, this is a guy that's used to taking a few chances, used to fitting it into tight windows. These are throws that he's made before. Didn't happen to get it completed in this case.
And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter. 14-7. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. And a short gain here down to the 22.
The wide receiver, the ball carrier. Dorian O'Daniel on the tackle. A gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Mayfield on play action. Steps away. The third down battle won by Atlanta's defense. Solid coverage.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
And Boswell's kick is good. And they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. So they recovered the fumble, but ultimately could not take advantage of the short field.
Definitely a lost opportunity right there. I mean, they were in prime position to put 6 on the board, ended up settling for 3.
taken in the end zone. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And a first half that really has not been kind to them. A late opportunity here to maybe make some inroads on this deficit before half.
And this drive's going to go a long way towards telling us whether they actually have a chance to come all the way back in this game or not.
Flush to his right. Going to throw right side here, complete. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
First down, Atlanta.
Operating from the gun. Ryan. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
Off the option, he'll try and run with it.
Oh, you got to feel it, baby.
And he'll be stopped right at midfield. Give him 14 on that one and a first down. They'll run here with Coleman out of the gun. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
But no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
43-yard line.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. From the gun, Ryan looking here for Smith downfield. It's a gain of 34. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. Here's Ryan to throw. On the screen, this is Coleman. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Tevin Coleman as the first half is winding down. And the Falcons draw a bit closer. CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the 2nd quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the 1st quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the 2nd. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
25-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guy.
And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. So we've reached halftime here in a 4-point game. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
Boswell set to kick off.
It'll be Falcons football, and they trail here as we get back underway on EA Sports. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half two, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about...
Oh, wide open, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A really good pickup of 28 yards. Throwing now, Ryan on first down. He'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. A good first down call as the screenplay gets him 9.
And 1 at the Vikings 38-yard line.
Here's Coleman on the draw. And yet again, he's stopped behind the line of scrimmage. Great job by this Vikings defense.
I think this running game, or should I say lack of one, is making this defense look better than what they really are.
From the gun on third down, Ryan. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's fourth down.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
They'll try and throw for it with Ryan. And he's got a man, Calvin Ridley. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
Falcons.
First and 10, it's Ryan. Now they go screen, it's complete. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. The first down screen pass, good for 5. Second and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass, looked like it was coming together, looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
He's going to go down. 27-yard line, he's sacked. John Simon able to record his 5th sack of the season.
And long.
So the sack pushes him back, and now 3rd and long for Ryan and the Falcons. Operating from the gun. Ryan. The throw to the left side, caught by Coleman. And he'll be stopped short of the first down, right around the 18-yard line. A gain of 9, not enough, and it's 4th down.
Brings up 4th down.
Fourth down. Here's Ryan. It's caught. Jones. And he takes it down to the 13 and picks up the first. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion. And defensively, pure frustration. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. From the gun, it's a handoff to Coleman. And he's going to get about 4 down inside the 10 to the 9.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Ryan looking left side and has got a man. That's Coleman. And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12.
Back at the 12-yard line.
On 3rd down, Ryan. And he's got his star receiver. It's Jones for the Falcon touchdown.
Touchdown, Atlanta.
Julio Jones. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Falcons have taken the lead. He missed one earlier, remember, but this time he gets it to go.
The score, Falcons 20, Vikings 17.
Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. They're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. Good starting field position for the Vikings as they have it 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Play fake. Mayfield. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds. Incomplete.
For Dallas Goedert. Incomplete.
This will probably be the last play of the quarter. A 2nd down throw for Mayfield. He's going to drop this one down for Chubb. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter.
Falcons 20, Vikings 17.
Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. On 1st down, they'll run with Chubb. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
The ball carrier. He was tackled at the 46-yard line. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Throwing, Mayfield. This is caught by Antonio Brown. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. So they'll get 9 there as that sets them up better for 3rd down.
And 1.
A run for Nick Chubb. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. They'll give him a yard on the play, and it'll move the chains.
1st and 10 at the 36.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Running the sweep, Hilton with it. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. They get 14 there. 1st down, Vikings. Now Mayfield. They'll get this to Chubb out of the backfield. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Running the sweep, Hilton with it. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6.
Well, we've seen running backs in today's NFL get involved in the passing game. Maybe it's about time more receivers like that get involved in the running game.
And that is something we are seeing more and more in this league.
And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. A 6-yard touchdown run. And the Vikings are going to retake the lead. He's got the hat trick now of rushing touchdowns. Also has his team the advantage.
And I'm looking at it 2 ways here. If I'm on defense, I don't care what they do now. I commit as many people as it takes to slowing him down running the football. Even if they want to hit me over the top on play action, I just don't let him beat me that way anymore. And if I'm him, I'm in the huddle calling the plays myself. I don't care what play call comes in. I tell my quarterback, guess what? You're handing it to me again.
And if I'm the quarterback, I'm saying, okay, that sounds good, right?
Smart quarterback.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line.
And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the 4th quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one.
A throw outside to start out. That's complete.
He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 31-yard line.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. From the gun, Ryan. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Leighton Vander Esch. That's now his 2nd interception in as many weeks from his linebacker position.
And think about all the different techniques he has to employ in a passing situation. Is he spot dropping because it's zone? Is he picking up man-to-man? Is he having to run with a running back or a tight end? In any event, great eyes, head on a swivel, and excellent hands.
Yeah, versatility and showing those hands. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. Jordan Hicks, 3rd in the NFL in tackles a year ago, there to make the play. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. They run it again with Chubb. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. That gain of 15 gets him on the doorstep, 1st and goal. Mayfield to throw it. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. They've got it 2nd and goal now as they look for that final dagger. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ballgame. To come by here. He gets it down to the 8 and whistles, and we're going to have another stoppage of play as they call the timeout on defense with 1:53 left. Boswell's kick is good, and that'll make this a 7-point game. From a defensive perspective, though, I think maybe they're saying, hey, we did what we needed to do, kept this a 1-score game.
Yeah, without a doubt, because they were able to bleed some time off the clock, right? Put themselves in a good position, but it's not out of reach yet, okay? Being able to hold them to a field goal means that they do have a chance to come back and win this game.
At their own 19-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go.
And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down.
You know, on these types of plays, we're always looking to assess blame. Okay, where did it break down? Sometimes it's just a great play.
Ryan to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets this football out shy of the 30 to the 29. They'll run with Coleman on 1st down. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
The tackle by Michael Davis.
Here's Ryan. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
Now we're in the situation where the quarterback's got to take full charge of his huddle. Got to totally command it, make sure all eyes are on him. All focus is locked in. Going to call multiple plays and go over different situations and scenarios to make sure everyone is on the same page.
Back to throw. And he gets this one to Ridley, complete. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. Well, they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. Falcons going to use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down.
is Ryan. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Now Ryan. And he will find Ridley. That's complete. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. 12 yards there and a first down.
First down.
Here's Ryan. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. A couple extra defensive backs out there in the dime, and because of that, really not many places to throw the football, if any.
And typically, what would you want to do against that dime?
Run the football.
You want to run the ball, but you can't do it in this situation. Not nearly enough time on the clock. You having to really navigate against a tough defense presented against you.
Back to throw. Flushed out right. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
He's back to throw. Oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off at the 14.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 14-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And they've got this one in hand. No timeouts remaining defensively, so this one should just be one kneel and then handshakes. And he's going to let it go. And the defense loses him. It's complete. Past the 20, 10, 5. And he's across for a late touchdown. And in the final seconds, that one should just about put a capper on this game. Trying to bust out of that losing funk, and these fans have to like this, saying, all right, fellas, this is more like it.
And I know that if this holds up after the game, they're going to give the fans a lot of credit being at home, getting the support. But you and I both know it goes deeper than that. They had to get it together in their own facility, look each other in the eye and say, okay, what's it going to take to break this losing streak? And they really came together with a good week of practice.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Isaiah McKenzie now on the return.
Today's final score, Vikings 30.
Charles, we saw a lot of points go up in this one. Certainly defensively, stuff that they can look at on film, don't you think?
No doubt about it. And they've got to go back and check where the errors are, how they're going to fix them, and continue to get better at what they do. But they also need a little adjustment with their confidence. To give up that many points, even if you win a game, that can hurt you.
So for the Vikings, it's a much-needed victory as it gets them back to 2-4 on the year. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it again. Meanwhile, for the Falcons, they can't 4 now on the year. And they'll get a home date next week against the Detroit Lions. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.
Yeah, I use a dub. I'ma win. I won't lose with this. Yeah, I'ma act.